Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. So, today I have a really good topic. It's very sensitive, and it's how we feel before we really get onto our journey. It's the regret, it's the dread, it's the depression, it's everything balled up inside you because you know you have debt and you don't know how you're going to tackle it, you don't know how you're going to pay it, and you feel so suffocated and trapped. So let's get into this. So when I started my kind of my debt-free journey, when I first got introduced to Dave Ramsey, I mean, I was doing reading books like The Automatic Millionaire. I was reading a lot of Susie Orman stuff, and I just really wasn't connecting. I mean, I kind of understood a lot of it, and I did a lot of it, like automatic your paycheck, make automatic deposits for your savings. I was doing stuff like that. I was doing the automatic 401k, things like that, but I didn't really know where to start on something. Oh, I say some things, but it was a lot of debt. I just really didn't have enough knowledge to kind of find out how we get on track, where to start, how to get that ball rolling, right? So basically, I was kind of ignoring what I had in debt, and man, and it really sucked because we had so much going out, like a $25 payment here, 87, 150, car payment was 269, just this, that, and the other thing. We thought, we were doing good, but I had a lot of past debt that had been accrued for, throughout the years of my life. I mean, I have student loan debt. It's a pile. It's a pile of cash. I could buy probably where I live 2 houses for what my student loan is. So, I mean, this is astronomical, So, and it's crazy because, like, in life, when we ignore our health, things just totally get worse, and they get worse, and it snowballs, and eventually, you have to go to the doctor, you get a cavity because you ignore your teeth and you don't go to the dentist. Debt is like that, it just snowballs, and it becomes this huge monkey on your back, the stress that you feel, and it's embarrassing, so this is kind of like a confession as well, because I mean, we were doing good and we were doing things that we probably shouldn't have at the time. We were going out having fun when we should have been paying this debt off, and it probably wouldn't be as bad as it was. So from where we started to where we are now, we are in much better shape. We got all the nickel and dime kind of things out of the way. We took care of a lot of stuff that was very delinquent, and so how I started, I mean, it's just, gosh, thank the Lord for seeing one of Dave Ramsey's books at Barnes and Nobles. This is how it started. So I went to Barnes and Nobles to do a DIY project to build a chicken coop, actually, and his book was laying on the arm of a chair that I was sitting at, that I went to go sit at to look at these DIY chicken coop plans and kind of take notes. And I saw it, and I picked it up, and I read, the first couple pages, and I was like, what's this Dave Ramsey guy all about, right? So I read it, read the first, introduction and kind of what he was all about and stuff, and I was like, might be something to this thing, and that's how I got introduced. It was really by accident. honestly. So in 2018, around October, was when I started paying some stuff off. You know, we had a Best Buy credit card from when we moved into the house. We had to buy all new appliances. We bought a pool on Father's Day, the year that we moved into our house, and we paid that off. And it just, you know, just the nickel and dime stuff really is where I really started. And I'm telling you guys, it was hard. So, you know, your debt, the thing about debt is that it does not go away. It just sits there until you acknowledge it, until you can deal with it, you know. And then it seems like at times that there's no way out, and we get depressed, and it's just not a good thing at all. You know, the anxiety, the dread, it's, oh my gosh. And you get that sense of failure, like you failed, you know, your whole life. And especially back then, our parents didn't talk about money. Money was not spoken of. It just wasn't in our family. And anybody really that I knew, their parents didn't really talk about money. Maybe they did, but they didn't talk about money. So, you know, it's kind of one of them hidden things, you know. So let's so kind of a little fast forward. So knowing that there is hope out there, and that there is a way, when you take charge of your life, your money, slap yourself in the face and be like, you know, you're not doing okay. You have a mountain of debt, and, you know, those disappointments and everything just kind of blows up in your head, and it just, I mean, your head's racing at night. It's like, if I could just pay this off, or if I could just make this much more money, if I could just get that raise. Guys, it doesn't happen. You know, the thing is that the key points are living on less than you make. If you're living on all your overtime, and you're factoring your overtime money into living, you're not doing it right, you know. I mean, so this is, it's crazy. You know, it's like where to start, where to, you know. But honestly, small, steady steps will get you where you need to go. Just tackle one at a time, as little as they may be. It's a win, you know, because then you know that you're in charge of your money and making your money go where it needs to go, instead of it leaving your pocket, you know. So, and you have to remember that you did not get in debt overnight, and you're not going to get out of it overnight. I mean, look at us. I mean, we started in 2018. It's now 2022, right? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, excuse me, small, slow, steady, you know, that turtle, man, it's just like the turtle. The turtle will win the race because they're steady, you're performing, you're getting it done. And as painful as it may be, and all the sacrifices that you have to make to get there, it can be done. I'm here to tell you that we've paid off already over 60 grand since 2018, and I didn't really know where to start. I just picked up Dave Ramsey's book and started reading it, and it's like, I can do this, you know, just do one little bill at a time, and it comes together in the end. You don't know how, but you find a way to pay it off. and it's a slow, painful process, but I'm telling you, the reward that I've already been feeling because we've paid so much off is way better than in the position that I was in before, because it was not pretty. You know, it's ugly, and the stress of having money issues, it's just unbearable sometimes, you know, and you feel like such a failure. But I'm here to tell you that it does happen. You do get out of debt. It's slow, and at times you're going to want to give up and just, but don't give up. Don't go overboard one week and just blow everything that you make because you're so frustrated. Just take a breather, look at the budget, look at what you're paying off, and keep those reminders, those positive wins, guys. Even if it's a little bitty bill, whether it be a $300 bill, whether it be a $59 delinquent old phone bill or whatever, it can be done, and it works, guys. Just stick with it. It works. So don't ignore your debt, guys. And this is confessions, guys. They're out there. Everybody has them. It's airing out your dirty laundry and letting people know they're not alone. It happens, you know. So stay with it, guys, because it does work and it will be worth it. So we'll catch you on the next one.